values to be like somewhat religious, or at least like defend religion to some
Time
extent.
is running out.
I kind of changed my mind on that.
Time out.
Oh, I see. I wonder how many I can hit before it times out.
5,
But
4, 3, 2,
yeah,
1, go!
that's kind of why I ever less secular people. One interesting thing about the Native Americans and the Western people, well, not Western,
Base
Cowboys
complete.
came around, is that the Native Americans actually kind of had an advantage because they were able to shoot a lot quicker than the people with muskets. It's kind of interesting.
5,
But they
4,
had a lot
3,
more advantage
2,
close range than
1, go!
people with muskets did. So they kind of had to be a little bit more like up in their face. So I kind of wonder why the gun didn't really
Base
much
complete.
steam earlier on, because like China already had it. I wonder if it was more development or if it was more like production of the weapons that was
5,
the issue.
4, 3,
So
2,
that could be it.
1, go!
But one thing that's kind of interesting about a lot of cultures is like the use of like hallucinogens in religion. Like it seems like pretty much most good religions have hallucinogens involved in them. And interestingly, Islam did not. So that's something to take into consideration. Shit. Come on, dude. Why am I so bad? I'll just shoot quickly. I am way less accurate like this.
Base complete.
Yeah. But yeah, it was
5, 4, 3, 2,
They also
1,
found
go!
evidence in the early, in early Christianity, in the sacrament cups, of like hallucinogens in the wine, which was kind of interesting. So it makes sense that like spiritual experiences would be brought forth through some hallucinogens in the wine. I wonder
Base complete.
how common that was, because it could be just like one god, like the prophet motive. There are probably some places with prophet motives, kind of like
5,
churches
4,
today where there's
3,
mega churches.
2, 1,
And
go!
they could have had like some like really creative people who wanted to like get more money from their people, so they were like, hey, we're gonna have like ultra spiritual experiences and we're gonna drug up our little area of people. So I don't really aim, I kind of just like look at it and then I just think.
Base complete.
But yeah, I kind of think that could have been the case. But there's a lot of history that's like based off of
Challenge complete.
small amounts of data. Not even just like history in general, but like the way that we decide like what happened in like prehistoric times, which is
5, 4,
like
3,
when they
2,
found the
1,
fossilized
go!
feather near a dinosaur, and then everyone was like, I guess that like T-Rexes and everybody else also had dinosaurs, had feathers, but it could be that only that one had a feather in it. But it's kind of weird that we assume that everybody else plus it's possible. Well, I don't know. I don't know how long it takes for the like crust to get below the surface of the Earth, and then like all of the evidence get destroyed. It's probably a long time because we have dinosaurs. So, I wonder what would be before that. I wonder if we would even know. It's possible that like ice could last that long, but
Time is running out.
Case, if there's
Phase
like
complete.
what the longest this like period of time that we can like see on the Earth. The Earth's like 4.5 billion years old, but they only know that from like a rock they found.
Go!
Not a rock, an asteroid that they found, where they was carbon dated, not carbon dated. They measured the amount of lead within a little, come on, inside of a rock that fell into the Earth. So we don't really know for sure what happened. Like that rock would have just like landed on the Earth, and we could have had a different age. But it might be the case that there's like multiple rocks that, I really don't know that. I don't know if we have like multiple asteroids that we've carbon dated. It's possible that we did, but oh yeah, in the video there was they did say that they did it on multiple rocks, and it was all about 4.5. That was the age of the solar system.
3,
Who knows?
2,
maybe the age of the Earth.
Go!
We kind of just like we're a rogue planet and came into the atmosphere, not the atmosphere, into the orbit of the sun. So,
Phase complete.
another kind of interesting thing about like what is it? Like the solar system in general. What was I gonna say?
5,
Something interesting about the
4,
solar system.
3, 2, 1, go!
One interesting thing about the solar system. Where the hell? One second. What was I gonna say? Was it about life? Oh yeah, I was gonna say something about gas giants. One interesting thing about gas giants is a lot of them have volcanic activity on the moons.
Phase complete.
And because water and like oxygen are relatively common, the likelihood of
5,
all of the
4,
necessary
3,
like
2,
ingredients for life
1,
on
go!
the moons of like gas giants are like super common. And gas giants don't really need a sun to like as a habitat for life. So it's entirely possible that like a bunch of planets like that are just rogue and
Phase complete.
like just flying through space could easily have life on them. Just under like the ice crust. So
5,
it could be like
4, 3,
like
2,
subterranean life
1,
forms
go!
that like live from the volcanic activity. But I don't know how intelligent they could get, because I think that one of the important factors in this if life becomes intelligent is that I would imagine that planning would be a really big part of it. Being able to see far distances would be important for that. Which would, actually dolphins are really smart. Like they have I think they're probably about as smart as apes, but they just can't test them
Phase
as much. Like
complete.
they have complex like communication systems with other people. Like they know that they have names for one another and other things like that. So I'd imagine they have relatively intelligent planets.
Challenge complete.
Like there. So also the creation of tools is a really big one for like the advancement of like
5,
species,
4,
like
3, 2,
civilization pretty much.
1, go!
So like the advancement of species, their genetics, kind of like what so I would imagine that you could have that underwater, just totally like undetectable planets around, just roaming the sky. not really undetectable. You could find it through a little infrared, which you might actually find in a recent telescope that they have recently shot up into space, where it has the Earth as a shield for a lot of the heat that it would get from the sun. It also has like a little shield that
Time is running out. Base complete.
That would shot like a bunch of like, make sure that a lot of the heat doesn't get to it, and then it can easily detect what's out there, and it cools itself
5,
down.
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
So I find relatively interesting. It's possible to find a bunch of places on those like around the gas giants that could easily have life. I would imagine that there's actually more life on the gas giants than there are on like rocks like the Earth. So yeah, I'm gonna become like
Base complete.
Katniss Everdeen after playing this for a while. Well, in my head, I'll be like Katniss Everdeen. So that I can play this as long as possible, I'm gonna wear this
5,
wire.
4, 3, 2, 1,
Gonna mess
go!
with my score though. Okay, gonna put this on. But yeah, I find that relatively interesting. Like having multiple planets that have life on, especially on
Base
around
complete.
gas giants. So, and you can have like really big gas giants just roaming through space. And the really important part with the gas giants in having a
5,
life on them would be
4,
how much
3, 2, 1,
how much
go!
the planet heats up the other planet through like gravitational like massaging is what like Mr. Technically scientist guy, what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson said. So, yeah. My gosh. It would be very interesting. See, if you want to listen to this some random Joe talk about stuff he doesn't know a whole lot
Base
about,
complete.
then here's the place that you know where to go. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff with that.
5, 4, 3, 2,
But there's
1, go!
There's a lot of really interesting things you can do in space for like advanced civilization on Earth as like we know it. Like you could, one idea that I even shot towards the creator of the idea of a periscope, which is a telescope using the atmosphere of the Earth. There's also an idea of like a Jovascope, but the thing is that's kind of sad about the Jovascope is that
5,
it's not going
4,
to
3,
collect as much
2, 1, go!
light as you would like originally want. Just because there's not very much usable. Oh my gosh. I always shoot for the legs, because it's like kind of the middle of them. I really should aim for the heads. But yeah, I definitely thought that was interesting. But the thing is, with the distance from the sun, well, this I have to explain why. Okay, so the idea I kind of had was if you could use that idea, plus another idea that he had, which was to use
Base complete.
if you use the atmosphere in order to magnify the sun's like radiation, you could like get like millions of times the amount of energy
Challenge complete.
from the Earth. And the only issue with that would be that it wouldn't be able to stay in place. So like if this hand